Hello everyone, welcome to the control system lecture. Today's our topic is block diagram reduction rules example. So the first example here, R of S is given and the output is C of S. Here, so first of all we can apply the block diagram reduction rule. G2 and H2 is connected in the feedback loop. So we can apply elimination of the feedback loop rule number 3. So we can get G2 upon 1 plus G2 H2 because the sign of the feedback loop is negative. Now the next rule is not applied directly. So for that, rule number 1, 2 and 3 cannot be used directly. There is possible way to going ahead. Use rule number 4, interchange the summing point, so that rule number 3 can be used for the G and H1 loop. So for that we can apply the rule number 4, exchange the summing point. Here summing point 1 and 2 can be exchanged, and after that we can apply the rule number 3, elimination of the feedback loop. The sign of the feedback element H1 is negative, so the equation will become forward path G1 upon 1 plus G1 into H1. Now here you can see that the two block is connected directly series with them. So we can apply rule number 1, block in series connection. So we can apply rule number 1 and we can multiply the two block gain, and the result will become G1 G2 upon 1 plus G1 H1 plus G1 H2 plus G1 G2 H1 H2. Now here you can see that which rule is applicable. We have two options. First one is it is the block in parallel connection, and the second one is the block in feedback loop connection. So we can redraw the diagram, so we can identify the which rule is applicable. So here you can see that the feedback rule is applicable, so we can apply rule number 3, elimination of the feedback loop. Now here the feedback gain value is 1 and the sign is negative, so answer is like that, G1 G2 upon 1 plus G1 H1 plus G2 H2 plus G1 G2 H1 H2 plus G1 G2. And whenever we apply the rule number 2 or 3, the summing point is cancelled out. Now the final equation will become, the transfer function is the nothing but the ratio of the output upon input. So C of S upon R of S is equal to G1 G2 upon 1 plus G1 H1 plus G2 H2 plus G1 G2 H1 H2 plus G1 G2. So this is the final answer of this example. Now the next example is, before studying the next example, according to rule number 4, one can split a summing point to the two summing point and the sum in any order. So here the two summing point is given. R of S is our input signal and the again input is B. So we can split this summing point into the two summing point. So the first summing point, the input signal is R of S and the other signal is B, and the second summing point, the input signal is R of S and the other feedback signal is H. Okay, so whenever the requirement is occurs, we can split a one summing point into the two summing point. So the next example is, simplify by splitting a second summing point as said, not 1. So here you can see that we can split the second summing point. Then after we can apply the block diagram reduction rule. So we can split this summing point. Now here you can see that G1 and H1 is connected in the feedback loop. So apply rule number 3, elimination of the feedback loop. So answer is G1 upon the sign is negative. So 1 plus G1 H1. Now here you can see that G2 block is directly connected with this block. So we can simply apply the rule number 1, block in series connection. So we can multiply the G2 with this block and the answer is like this, G1 G2 upon 1 plus G1 H1. Now again you can see that H2 is connected a feedback loop with this block. So we can apply elimination of the feedback loop rule number 3. Here the feedback signal sign is negative. So the answer is like that, G1 G2 upon 1 plus G1 H1 plus G1 G2 H2. Now here you can see that G3 block is directly connected with this block. So we can simply apply a rule number 1, block in series connection. So we can multiply this block and the answer is like that, G1 G2 G3 upon 1 plus G1 H1 plus G1 G2 H2. Now here you can see that the H3 feedback loop is connected with this block. So we can simply apply the elimination of the feedback loop and the answer is like that, G1 G2 G3 upon 1 plus G1 H1 plus G1 G2 H2 plus G1 G2 G3 H3. This is the simplified version of the previous block. Okay, now the final answer is like that, C of S upon R of S is equal to G1 G2 G3 upon 1 plus G1 H1 plus G1 G2 H2 plus G1 G2 G3 H3. So this is the solution of example number 2. Now the next example is, here you can see that we cannot apply the rule number 1, 2 or 3 directly. Again, we cannot splitting summing point rule is also applicable. So here you can see that the red arrow indicate we can apply the rule number 7 or 8, shifting a takeoff point before a block and shifting a takeoff point after a block. So particularly this example, we can apply a rule number 8, shifting a takeoff point after the G3 block. So we can shift this takeoff point after the G3 block. Now the rule number 8 said that whenever we shift a takeoff point after a G3 block in the feedback loop, the block value is multiplied with 1 by G3. So now here you can see that G2 and G3 is directly connected with series and 1 by G3 and G5 is also connected in series. So both the loop we can apply a rule number 1, block in series connection. So multiply to this gain and we can get G2 G3 and G5 by G3. Now here again you can see that G4 and G5 by G3 is connected in the parallel loop with the summing point. So we can apply block in parallel connection. Here both the block sign is positive, so we can simply add the block gain and we can get G4 plus G5 by G3. Now the next is G2 G3 and H1 is connected with the feedback loop. So we can simply apply a rule number 3, block in feedback loop, that means elimination of the feedback loop. So here the sign of the feedback loop signal is negative, so we can put G2 G3 upon 1 plus G2 G3 H1. Now here you can see that G1 and G4 plus G5 G3 is directly connected with this block. So simply we can apply a rule number 1, block in series connection. So we can multiply the block gain and the final answer is G1 into G2 G3 upon 1 plus G2 G3 H1 into G4 plus G5 upon G3. Now here you can see that H2 is connected with the feedback loop. So we can apply a feedback elimination loop. Before that we can simplify this equation. So here you can see that G3 gain is cancelled out and after that we can get G1 G2 into G4 plus G3 plus G5 upon 1 plus G2 G3 H1. Now the last rule is applicable. Rule number 3, elimination of the feedback loop, and the sign of the feedback loop is negative, so the final answer will become G1 G2 in bracket G4 plus G3 plus G5 upon 1 plus G2 G3 H1 plus G1 G2 H2 in bracket G3 G4 plus G5. So the final answer is like that. C of S upon R of S is equal to G1 G2 in bracket G4 G3 plus G5 upon 1 plus G2 G3 H1 plus G1 G2 H2 in bracket G3 G4 plus G5. Now the next example is like that. Here also rule number 1, rule number 2 and rule number 3 cannot be applied directly. So we can apply a rule number 8, shift a takeoff point after a G4 block. So shifting a takeoff point after a G4 block, here you can see that G4 is multiply with G3 and we can shift as a takeoff point after a block. So in the feedback loop, H2 will be multiplied with the 1 by G4. So we can apply block in series rule. So we can multiply to this block and we can get G3 G4 and H2 by G4. Now here you can see that H3 is connected with this block in the feedback loop and the sign of the feedback is negative. So here we can apply a rule number 3, elimination of the feedback loop, and the answer is like that. G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3 G4 H3. Now G2 is directly connected with this block. So we can simply apply a rule number 1, block in series connection, and the answer is like that. G2 G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3 G4 H3. Now H2 G4 is connected with this block. So here we can apply a rule number 3, feedback elimination rule, and the sign of the feedback loop is negative. So the final answer is G2 G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3 G4 H3 plus G2 G3 H2. Now G1 is connected with the series, so apply rule number 1 and multiply with G1. Okay, and the final, the H1 is connected with the feedback loop. So finally we can apply a rule number 3, elimination of the feedback loop, and we can get the final answer like that. G1 G2 G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3 G4 H3 plus G2 G3 H2 plus G1 G2 G3 G4 H1. So this is the answer of the example. Now the final answer, transfer function is equal to C of S upon R of S is equal to G1 G2 G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3 G4 H3 plus G2 G3 H2 plus G1 G2 G3 G4 H1. So this is the final solution of the block diagram reduction example. So using the block diagram reduction rule, we can simplify the block diagram and we can find the transfer function of this system. The next example is, here 3 summing point is given. Now rule number 1, 2 or 3 cannot be applied directly. So for that we can splitting the third summing point, okay, and we can get this type of diagram. So whenever we splitting the summing point, the next rule is applicable, elimination of the feedback loop for the G4 and H1, and the sign of the H1 is negative. So the answer is G4 upon 1 plus G4 H1. Now here you can see that if between the G1 and G2 takeoff point is not given, then after we can apply the rule number 1, block in series connection. So we can shifting a summing point after the G2 block, and it is the rule number 8. So whenever we shifting a takeoff point, the takeoff point is shift after the G2 block. Now here you can see that G1, G2 is connected with the series connection, and the feedback loop is like G3 by G2. So here for G1, G2 we can apply a rule number 1, block in series connection. So we can multiply the gain of the system G1, G2. Now here you can see that we can apply a rule number 2, block in parallel connection. Okay, but here the forward element value is not given, so we can take as a 1. So now we apply the rule number 2, block in parallel connection, and the sign of the both the block is positive. So the answer is 1 plus G3 by G2. Now the G4 upon 1 plus G4 H1 block is directly connected series with this block. So simply apply rule number 1, block in series connection. Okay, and after that for the block G1, G2 and H2 we can apply a rule number 3, elimination of the feedback loop, and the sign of the feedback is negative. So the answer is like that, G1, G2 upon 1 plus G1, G2 H2. Now here you can see that both the block is connected in the series connection. So we can apply a rule number 1, block in series connection. So we can multiply the block gain, and the block value is like that, G1, G2 in bracket G3 plus G2 upon 1 plus G1, G2 H2 in another bracket 1 plus G4 H1. Now here rule number 3 is applicable, elimination of the feedback loop, and the value of the feedback gain is not given, so we can consider as a 1. So the final answer is G1, G4 in bracket G3 plus G2 upon 1 plus G4 H1 plus G1, G2 H2 plus G1, G2, G4 H1 H2 plus G1, G2 in bracket G2 plus G3. So the final transfer function is C of S upon R of S is equal to G1, G4 in bracket G3 plus G2 upon 1 plus G4 H1 plus G1, G2 H2 plus G1, G2, G4 H1 H2 plus G1, G4 in bracket G2 plus G3. So using the block diagram reduction rule, we have to find the transfer function of the particular system. Thank you everyone.